All right, you guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing on a Saturday morning? If you're from the US, looks like it's about noon on the East Coast. And I'm going to wait for some people to jump on here and we'll go ahead and get started. What's going on, Nick? How's it going? If you guys are brand new to Zoom, you've never used this software before, there should be a chat bar on the right-hand side, or there should be a button below where it says chat. You can click that button and you can go ahead and send a message to me. There's also a Q&A button. When you want to ask questions, you'll just click that button. You should be able to ask any questions to me. So let me know where you're calling in from. We've got Barry from Scotland, 5 p.m. in Scotland. Barry, how's it going, man? How's the weather out there? It's been cold here the whole entire month of April. A lot of rain, as they say. April showers bring May flowers. We've got Austin. What's going on, Austin? And Terry, it looks like. This is indeed new to me. How are you? That's why you're on this call here. Great to have you on, man. Michelle, what's going on? Michael from Corona, California. Yeah, Barry, it's the same way here. It's really sunny, but really cold. Michelle from Los Angeles. Great weather over there. Awesome. I'm super jealous. I wish I could go back to Las Vegas. We were actually in Vegas for about a week, and it was pretty warm. There was a couple nights that got pretty cold and windy, but other than that, it was really, really warm. Let's see, Austin Kane asked, does the Q&A button open another chat similar to this one? It should, yes. There should be like a little pop-up that pulls up for you. We got Jim. What's going on, Jim? Great to have you on. Great to see a lot of familiar faces on today. So let's get started, you guys, by taking some Q&A. I know a lot of you guys, we've got people in all sorts of different affiliate programs, whether you're in Funnel Express, you're promoting that system, maybe Funnel X ROI, maybe you're promoting Easy One Up, maybe you're promoting Leaderboard Affiliate. Regardless, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to serve you guys. So feel free to fire away when you guys are ready. Let me just close some windows here while we are waiting on some questions. Make sure we get the desktop cleared up. And by the way, those of you guys that are in the 0 to 10K challenge, I will be releasing another module later this weekend. We just sent out our third email now. What I'm really focused on is getting my open rates up. Open rates have been a lot lower. So what we want to do is really tweak the subject line of our emails to get, and improve our opens. So it could be numerous reasons why you're not getting opens. It could be, those emails are just ending up in the spam folder. And so that's one thing to fix. I had a call with a client yesterday and he was using a free email from like a Gmail or Hotmail. You want to make sure that you're using a paid email address from a root domain like, your first and last name.com or yourwebsite.com. So in my case, I've got a couple domains. I got support@joshelder.com. I also have josh@joshuaelder.com. So you want to make sure that you're sending from one of those emails instead of a free email address. You also want to make sure that you're not just directly linking to an affiliate product from your emails, because that's an easy way that, like GetResponse could flag your email as, because a lot of people tend to put like a ClickBank affiliate link in their emails. And when you have thousands upon hundreds of thousands of people doing that, like on GetResponse, GetResponse will flag it, especially if people are abusing it. And then those emails will be devalued and they will end up in the spam folder. So you want to make sure that you send people to a bridge, whether it's a bridge page that's got some text on it that pre-frames and pre-sells people, whether it's a video that pre-sells people on the offer. That's what you really want to be focusing on instead of just direct linking to the offer. Pre-sell pages can improve your conversions by 20%. So you want to make sure, and especially in this day and age, that you have a pre-sell page. I'm always sending people, if you look at my emails I'll send them directly to like a YouTube video or to a landing page with a video, and then I'll send them to the offer. Okay. Barry said, you just answered my question. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are struggling with open rates. That's one of the most difficult things when it comes to email marketing. But you don't want to quit. You want to continue to test. So what I plan on doing is taking this video that I created and sending people from the email to that video and then to the super affiliate system. But the problem that I'm dealing with is my open rates are incredibly low. And so what I need to do is I need to do a lot of testing. So I'm not going to obviously change my whole entire email and change where I'm sending people. I just simply need to change the subject line of my email to improve my open rates, because that's the first problem that we're having. Once we can solve that first problem, then what we can do is we can take care of the next problem, which is getting more people to click. Once we solve that problem, then it's just a matter of, ensuring that people are actually watching my video, watching the content, consuming the content, and then clicking over to the offer. So once you have somebody taking these different steps, which you've got, them opening the email, clicking the email, watching the video, consuming the piece of content, and going to the offer, consuming the sales page of the offer, or maybe it's a webinar. Once they complete those 5 steps, you've got a pretty dang good quality buyer. And that's why you're going to see your conversion rates go from like 1% to 2% all the way up to 20% virtually overnight. So you got to take it step by step. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to keep nailing this list, so to speak, until we get our open rates up. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to model what other successful email marketers are doing. I'm actually going to pull up my my Gmail account for you guys real quick. I want to show you something. I'm just going to share my screen. Let's go to Google Chrome. And I want to show you guys this real quick. So if I go to my updates tab, this email list that I'm subscribed to, Agora Financial, I would highly, highly recommend that you guys subscribe to their email list. You can just go to agorafinancial.com and you can do that. But, check this out. What they'll do is they will actually change the name that they're sending from. In other words, right here you see customer care direct. And then right here you see 5-minute forecast. But they're being sent from customer service at Agora Financial, each of them, if you can see as I hover over here. But the subject lines that they use, they get me to open, and I'm a marketer. They're genius. So this one says, I have yet to hear from you, Joshua. And so this is something I'm going to try next. I'm going to put, I have yet to hear from you, whatever the email address is. And then I'll model what, Brad Anderson or whoever their copywriter is. It probably isn't Brad Anderson, but whoever's writing their copy, I will model this exact framework. Because Agora Financial, they are so good at their marketing. So what I would do is I would subscribe to their list and I would swipe their emails or subject lines and model exactly what they're doing. So this is a good list to subscribe to because they're always getting me to open. So chances are, if they're getting myself, a marketer to open their emails and wonder, wait, what's this? Then they're doing something right. All right. So let's go ahead and let's see if we got any other questions. Richard asked, hi, Josh, I have started with Easy One Up and Funnel, etc., but I'm having problems setting up my card payment system. So what you want to do is you want to use Stripe. Okay. If you go to Easy One Up, and I'll show you this real quickly. If you're using Easy One Up, just pull this over here. We'll just go to easy1up.com and type this in. I don't want to show my personal information, so I'm going to be super careful here. but you'll want to go to the profile section, my profile, and then you want to go to Stripe information right here. I'm not going to click it because I've got my, my private keys in here, but you're going to click that, and then you're going to enter your secret key and then like a publishable key. And the way that you find that key is you go to, let me jump back over here. You're going to go to stripe.com. I'm going to go to the dashboard. And then you're going to go to developers. And then you're going to select API keys. And when you select API keys, it's going to give you your 2 keys that you need to then copy and then paste over to Easy One Up. And it's really that simple. So I'd go back over here to Easy One Up, Stripe information, and paste those keys respectively. And you are good to go for accepting payments through Stripe. And so when you select this payment collection method, there should be 2 options here. You're going to select the second option, I will collect my own payments. And then you fill out the Stripe information, and then you update the profile, and you are good to go. Once again, over here, you go to developers. Once you're logged into Stripe, API keys, and you copy those keys over. All right? So it's just as simple as doing that. Barry says Fraser's videos are not on the Kartra pages today. Yes, they're not, because Wistia, the video hosting company, deactivated his account. And so he's working on getting those re-uploaded to a separate YouTube channel and listing them as unlisted. So then he could just share them with me and we can get them uploaded again. So just sit tight on that, and we'll have that up here pretty soon. Cool. Any other questions from you guys? Again, I'm here for about the next 15 minutes for you guys. So please use your time wisely and let me know if you guys have any questions. But you always want to be using that 3-step process. You want to take people from an ad to a pre-sale page. And the purpose of a pre-sale page, of course, is to pre-sell people on the offer. So what I like to do is kind of take a 10,000-foot view of the offer, what the offer is about, know about the company owner, know about the product owner, in other words, and then give people some value as to, sort of a 10,000-foot view of what they're going to get access to when they get access to the actual product. So I did this with Super Affiliate System. This whole program is built around a 3-step process, which is the ad, the pre-sale page, and then the offer. And so what I did is I created a quick little video telling people about this 3-step process, giving them a 10,000-foot view of the 3-step process. And then I said, hey, if you want to know more about this process in complete detail, then just click over to this webinar that my business partner, John Crestani, is holding. And he'll walk you through this whole entire process in great detail. Michael says, starting with no email list, can you talk about buying leads? For example, Igor Kafet's offers. I'm not like the one to be asking about solo ads specifically, because I do mostly paid traffic. Paulo inside the group would be somebody that'd be great to ask that. But you essentially want to, I would say, take 2 to 3 solo ad providers, people that have good ratings, people that are reputable in the industry. And I would test maybe 400 to 500 clicks per solo ad provider, and then create 3 separate lists for those different solo ad providers. So you can track where your sales are coming from. When you send out emails, you can say, okay, this sale came from Igor's list. So that makes it a lot easier for you to be able to find out what solo ad providers are converting for you and which ones are not. So when it comes to buying leads from Igor, for example, he walks you through a process where you fill out an application, tell him about your business, and then what he will do is he will set up a capture page for you. He'll set up a funnel for you, and he'll even set up, depending on what price you decide to pay, he will write all your email follow-ups for you. And then after that's done, it takes about 3 to 5 days to deliver your leads. And then your autoresponder will already be set up. Your capture page will already be set up by Igor and his team. And then you'll automatically be sending out those emails on behalf of Igor and him creating those emails for you. And then what you would want to do, of course, is start branding yourself in that sequence as well. So start sending out personal emails. The purpose of this done for you stuff, like capture pages and email autoresponders, is to help you guys overcome the barrier and the technical challenges of getting started. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn these. You must learn these if you really want to make 5 figures a month or more. This is just a means to get you started, to get you begin creating leads, to help you get started a lot faster. But at some point, you need to take the reins and you need to take control and know how to create capture pages, know how to set up, sales sequences and funnels, and know how to write emails and do email copy. It's a lot of stuff, right? And if I was to teach you all this stuff at once, you would be overwhelmed and you wouldn't know where to start. So the fact that you get started with a done-for-you system, a done-for-you email autoresponder series, done-for-you traffic is awesome because you can get your first results with very little technical skills, but eventually you want to start learning a lot of this stuff yourself. So my 0 to 10K challenge is designed to help somebody that's completely new, that's technically challenged, how to go from $0 to $10,000 per month. So if you're not in that challenge, I would highly recommend that you reach out to me on Facebook. If you're watching the replay of this, there'll be a link below to where you can reach out to me and we can talk a little bit more to see if it's a good fit. Obviously, this isn't a fit for everybody. This is for people that really want like a step-by-step, when do I actually set up a funnel myself? How do I set up that funnel? Because there's a lot of people, a lot of gurus that just want you to buy ClickFunnels so they can get the residual commissions from the get-go when you really don't even need it, especially since like people like Igor will set up a capture page for you. And you should be doing, if it's not solo ads, you should just be doing free traffic. And with free traffic, you really don't need a funnel. If you do a good job of building a relationship with people on the front end, you don't really need to send them through your own branded capture pages and pre-sell videos and stuff like that. You can just send people straight to the offer. That's if and only if you did a great job of building the relationship on the front end. So YouTube is a great medium to build a good relationship with people on the front end and send them straight to the offer versus having to send them to a pre-sell page. So that's one instance where you really would need a pre-sell page. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt, but by the end of my videos on YouTube, people should have a good grasp, a good idea of whether I'm an expert and whether they would like to work with me or not. Any other questions, you guys? Feel free to ask away. We've got one right here. Austin asks, will there be a post recording that we can watch for future reference? Most definitely. I actually have all the recordings inside of the Inner Circle site. If you go to the top taskbar at the very right-hand side, all the recordings are listed right there, and you'll be able to get access to this recording as well. Cool, cool, cool. Any other questions, you guys? Let's see, we got, trying to see your name, Michael. Yeah, Michael, if you want to learn more about that program, I'm not sure if you're in my Inner Circle, but my 10K challenge is obviously my high ticket program that I promote. Obviously, it's not free or cheap by any means, but it's the most step-by-step program on how to go from $0 to $10,000 per month with affiliate marketing, because you're building your business with me as I'm building a brand new business from scratch. So as I click, you click. As I create content, you create content right behind me. So I'm taking my experience, my knowledge, my success over the past 5 years, and I'm compiling that together, and I'm showing you exactly what I would do with that knowledge if I was starting from zero, step by step and click by click to go to $10,000 per month. So you can reach out to me on Facebook if you want to know more about that. And no, it's not the same as the Super Affiliate Program. It's a completely different program. Any other questions, you guys? I'm going to pull something up here while you guys are thinking of questions. And I'm going to share my screen with you because I want to show you some stats. I'm going to go back to my Google Chrome here. And this is an email that I sent out last night. So of course, you know, I'm not expecting to have a great open rate yet. I would, you know, wait 24 to 48 hours for people to go through their email and actually see the email that I sent. But this is the one that I sent last night. I can actually view the message right here. And you can see what I'm doing is I'm doing what's called a frame. And a frame is essentially an angle at which you promote an offer. To be able to promote the offer, you need to know about the offer to create a frame. So when it comes to the super affiliate system that I'm promoting, this is specifically for this case study, John Crestani Super Affiliate System. This is for my 0 to 10K challenge students. But this is the way that you would write an email. Okay, is you want to frame the email. Like what's the sales strategy? What's the sales perspective that you're giving people? So when it comes to, you know, super affiliate system, John Crestani talks about these 3 steps that you need. You need obviously the ad, the pre-sale page, and the offer. And that's what the whole product is essentially about. I'm like, okay, how can I actually frame this offer? What angle can I take to promote this offer? And what I decided to do is I'm like, okay, people complicate online marketing and John Crestani simplifies it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that angle. So I put, you know what makes me angry? So what I'm doing essentially right here is I'm taking the side of the prospect. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take your side and then we're going to throw rocks at all these so-called gurus. So that's the psychology behind it. So I put, you want to know what makes me angry? Genuinely, the fact that a lot of so-called gurus online keep people constantly spinning their wheels, all to keep them pulling out their pocketbooks to spend even more money on the latest, greatest short-term tactic. Today, that all ends. So let me get to the point. I want to show you the only 3 steps you'll ever need to go from 0 to making 6 and even 7 figures online. See the 3 steps here. This is not going to cost you 1 red cent. I even keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Enjoy. And then I have a PS to give people a chance to click one more time if they don't click up here. So it's another chance for me to sell the click. That's what we're doing. That's the whole purpose of this email, is we want to sell the click. So when people click, they go straight over here to my pre-sale page, right? So we're doing email marketing. They haven't seen like a video of me because we bought solo ads. They're on my email list. And now we need to indoctrinate them. In other words, we need to get them to know us, like us, trust us, and see us as an expert. So I created a little pre-sale video instead of sending people straight to John's offer. And I talk about these 3 steps. I give them a little taste of the 3 steps, kind of like an appetizer. And then to get access to the main course, at the end, I say, hey, if you want to know about these 3 steps in more detail, click the link below. And they go straight to the sign-up page for John Crestani's Super Affiliate System. And that's how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to continue to test because this subject line for right now, I only have a 0.81% open rate, which means 4 people out of 492 have opened, which is fine. You know, that'll improve over time as I find out what's actually going on. Is my email being delivered to their actual inbox, or is it being delivered to spam? And so once we can acknowledge that, what's actually going on, then we can, you know, adjust accordingly. So for those of you that are in my 0 to 10K challenge, you're actually going to see the unfolding of me tweaking this campaign to the point where it starts to create revenue and sales. And this is the reality, guys. This is what most people don't show you. They just show you the end result. Is the FunnelX ROI program being phased out? Nope, not at all. Barry Livingston, how do you know if they're going to spam? You want to sign up to your own email list. Sign up to your own email list. Use an email or create a new email address and see what happens. So that's actually what I'm going to do next. Is I'm going to opt into my own email list. And we're going to see what happens if it actually ends up in the primary folder, if it just ends up in the spam. Once we figure that out, then we can, see what we need to do next to avoid that. Let's see. For traffic, Austin asks, is it possible for a source to suddenly become low quality? If so, what should I do? Referring to the no high traffic, low quality rule. No, if you're, unless you make changes to your campaign, then the quality should not change. So if, Igor's known for giving consistent quality traffic, then he's always going to deliver consistent quality traffic. So, unless you're making major changes, you're selecting a different vendor, you're tweaking a campaign, maybe on Facebook ads, you change your interests that you're targeting to, that's the only way that your traffic could, potentially change to low quality. And a lot of times it's all about not the traffic that you drive, but also the traffic you create. And if your messaging is built around telling people that they're going to get rich quick by doing nothing and they don't need any money to do it, you're going to attract a lot of low quality people that don't have money, that expect you to do everything for them, and then you're not going to make any money. Then that's going to pose a problem. I always tell people that your audience will do what you do. And if you're somebody that is always looking for the free, the free way of making money, and you're not willing to invest in yourself, then chances are you're going to attract people that are just like you. Thus, you're not going to make any money. So you have to realize that it's this perpetual cycle of these people that are constantly looking for the next free strategy, free tactic, and that's great and everything. But if you're not willing to invest in yourself to get access to the information that will change your business and change your life, then you don't have any business in trying to get people to buy something that you're promoting if you're not willing to buy it yourself. That's totally hypocritical, right? So it's all about your messaging, number one. If your messaging is good, then what will happen is you'll deflect the low quality traffic and you'll attract the high quality traffic. All righty. Any other questions, you guys? Any other questions whatsoever? Looks like we got 11 people on here. I'm sure some of you guys want to take advantage of this call and ask questions. Austin, Barry, Brad, questions? Jim, questions? Michael, Michelle, Nick, Pam, my boy Paulo. Paulo, my man, I'm going to allow you to talk, dude. If you don't mind me putting you on as a panelist. I didn't realize that you were on here, but you're on as a panelist, dude. If you want to come out, it's up to you. If not, that's okay too. I know you got things that you're doing, but me and Paulo plan on rotating every once in a while too. So he'll jump on, give you guys some, email marketing strategies. What I know is the organic stuff. So you'll see him also tweak this response campaign.
Hey.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Sorry, I'm just testing.
Yeah, it's just a little low, dude.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm going to make you a host.
I just got this new microphone, so I'm just testing.
Ooh, dude, I hear it. Sounds good, man.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I promoted you to the host, so I think there you go.
See me now. There you go. Cool.
We're twinners.
Good man.
What's going on, bro? How's your day?
I've been here since the beginning, but
It's funny. I didn't look at the attendees, so I
no,
apologize.
that's okay. Yeah, no worries, man. You've done well. You've answered all the questions anyway. So
Cool, man. Sweet. Was there anything that you wanted to add to that, or should we wrap up? Because it looks like we don't have too many questions.
yeah, unless people have questions, otherwise you've done a good job. You've answered. You've
Cool.
answered everything.
Awesome, dude. We did have one question from Austin. He says, for payments with the referral section, is it possible for a buyer to give a partial payment? If so, do I do anything or wait until full payment is given? And furthermore, how should I keep proof of payment? So with payments in the referral section, I'm guessing you're referring to Leaderboard Affiliate. The buyer has to give full payment, unless you've got some exclusive payment plan that you're working out with them. Then you want to make sure that you're taking full payment. So in some cases, if I really trust the person is going to make their payments, make it on time, and they want to be at like the celebrity level, maybe I'll take a $500 payment today and a $500 payment 30 days from now. But it's got to be somebody that, you trust, or else it's going to cause problems and you have to go back to support and email David and make sure that you neg their account so they can't access it. So you're obviously getting paid for the full amount and they're not just running away with, information that they should have otherwise paid for. So I know with Easy One Up, they've got a financing plan but they use a specific software to be able to do that. I'm sure David will allow that within his own Leaderboard Affiliate program. But for right now, you just have to make sure it's the right person that you're working with. So hopefully that answers your question. And definitely, keep proof of payment, keep a log of that. Stripe will actually do that for you if you're using Stripe. But if you're using an outside payment, another payment, you might want to, make sure that you keep proof of that. Okay, Michael asks, can you summarize what you have been doing over the last few weeks with Super Affiliate, 10K Challenge, Funnel Express? Okay, so Super Affiliate System is a part, and I can see we can get confused on this. Super Affiliate System is a product that we're promoting in a case study series known as the 0 to 10K Challenge. So for people that are in that program, that's what that is for. Funnel Express is a new system that David Deckel released. Funnel X ROI was the previous system that he released. With this new system, there's two new income streams. One is Leaderboard Affiliate, and the other is Oru, which is a payment processor. The reason why he decided to create his own program, which is actually a program that replaced Easy One Up, which was in the old Funnel X ROI system, is because this is updated. And Easy One Up, they've got a great product line, but it's becoming pretty outdated. So hopefully Peter Wolfing will update that. So hopefully that clears some confusion for you as far as, what all this stuff actually is. Funnel X ROI still converts incredibly well. I'm promoting it. As an affiliate marketer, you want to have many programs that you promote. Why? Because some people are going to resonate with one program more than another program. It's like going to a buffet. You go to a buffet because you want a lot of options. You go to a department store because you want a lot of options. People want options to choose from when they're deciding what program they want to go with and what program they want to promote. So you need to change from the consumer mindset to the marketer's mindset. Understand why I promote multiple products. It doesn't mean you need to buy all these different programs and systems. It means you need to understand why I promote multiple products and why you should too. Okay? At some point, when you're getting started, master one program. Master it, master it. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, this program doesn't convert anymore. It's beaten to death. A program will always convert if you build a strong brand and people like you. There's companies that have been around for 60 years that are still doing incredibly well. New people are coming into these companies and crushing it with these companies with the same product line because of their brand. So let's see. Nick says, I'm considering switching my initial offer that I pushed for the 0 to 10K challenge to Funnel Express instead of doing the super affiliate system. I was curious on your thoughts on what would be a better idea to pursue. Yeah, I like Funnel Express just because, it's high ticket and it's got multiple income streams. The reason why we picked super affiliate system is the fact that some people are coming into the 0 to 10K challenge program and they don't have the money to invest in another, program to promote, in a product to promote. And so we want to provide them with a free way that they can start making money without having a funnel, without purchasing a program to relicense it to promote it. So definitely I would say if you have Funnel Express, promote Funnel Express. He says, my traffic is going to be delivered from Igor on the 23rd. I'm becoming more torn on which one to go for. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Funnel Express, man. Since you invested in it personally, I would recommend sticking with that. Cool. Can Paulo talk about solo ad purchases? I think that's kind of a broad statement. Can you be more specific, Michael? Igor. So Michael wants to know a little bit more about the process of purchasing a solo ad from Igor. I think I covered that already. But
yeah, I actually know Michael Grace personally, so I'll reach out to him personally. He's one of the guys.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. Cool, guys. Any other questions before we jump off here? Let's see. Okay, let's see. For Stripe, should we use the code option or use the app option? Would you know anything about that, Paulo? I'm not familiar with a code option or an app option.
What's the question again, Josh? Sorry, but I'm just
going to ask for Stripe, should we use the code option or use the app option? I'm not sure exactly what that means.
Is this related to Funnel Express or Easy One Up?
It should be Funnel Express. Yeah, I'm not. What we're going to be doing is rolling out some training, so you guys can copy our funnel.
Funnel, yeah. I mean, we use ClickFunnels. We've got a ClickFunnels form that we give away to our team. So we give the share code, which obviously you can use that. So if you've got access to, if you have ClickFunnels, we can give you the share code for as long as you're part of the team. We'll let you use our form. So that's what we use, right?
Yep. So yeah, we'll give you guys access to that. The reason why we haven't done it yet is because David is in the process of creating an integration with Oru, which is the merchant that we will be using long-term, because there's no chargebacks. I don't think there's even refunds. And of course, unless you want to actually refund, and you're not going to run the risk of getting shut down, because like PayPal, we've used that in the past, that's gotten shut down. I know Paulo's dealt with some issues too as well, because they don't like BizOps. They don't like peer-to-peer payments. So the way that I get around that is I will do like an invoice for a service, and I will take payments that way. So that's an option that you can use to get around it if you want to do PayPal. But again, David is in the process of setting up an integration with Oru right now. So sit tight while we get that, set up for you. Michelle says, perfect. That was my next question, a share code for ClickFunnels. Yeah, just reach out to me on Facebook and I will shoot you the share code. No problem, Michelle. And yeah, if you guys would put any of your questions in the Q&A box, that'd be awesome. If you have any other questions. Cool. Yeah, we understand where you guys are getting stuck. And most of you guys, I'm noticing it's from just the email sequence, right? What email do I send out first? What email do I send out second? What email do I send out third? And you're noticing a lot of like David's emails will end up in spam. Maybe you're noticing your emails are ending up in spam. And a lot of this, if you can shed some light on that, Paulo, like what you can do to increase open rates, maybe what to do if your emails are ending up in spam. How can you overcome that? Because that seems as though it's one of the biggest problems that people are having is
Absolutely.
number one, they don't know what type of emails to send out once they get their system set up. And then, how do you avoid from, ending up in the spam inbox?
Simple answer to that question really is to change autoresponders. I mean, I'm having issues myself with GetResponse. Okay. As you guys know, I'm using obviously my own domain. It's actually a mature domain that I've been using it for a while. It's not blacklisted or anything like that because I've already checked. Ways to check. So I'm still having issues with GetResponse. The simple answer would be basically to move autoresponders, which is something I'm testing. I'm testing different autoresponders apart from Aweber. As you guys know, Aweber is not nowadays is not really the right autoresponder to use with BizOps because they're shutting people down left and right. So I'm testing SendLane. I'll be testing Ontraport as well. So the short answer to how do you stop your emails going to spam would be maybe a change of autoresponders from GetResponse, to be honest with you. The second way, it's obviously to use a domain, as Josh already explained. You use not a free Gmail account, but a proper domain, and make sure you're not using spammy words like make money or put $signs on your emails, stuff that normally will alert the spam filters. Apart from that, you can contact GetResponse and try to work with them. They will advise you on the type of emails you should be writing. But to be honest with you, from my personal experience, and I've been on many live chats with GetResponse, I'm always given a script answer. Don't mention this, don't mention make money, don't mention that. Mm-hmm. I mean, on the other hand, I've got a Aweber account where I do all those things, sending emails from the same domain that I've used for a few years now, and I get my emails delivered. So there is no other way about it, to be honest with you. I think it's in my personal opinion, some of you might disagree, but in my personal opinion, it's an autoresponder issue because I've used Ontraport and I had great opening rates with them. I use the Aweber, I get great open rates with them. It's just GetResponse. I don't seem to crack that one, and I don't think I'm the only one. I've got other marketed friends who use GetResponse, and it's always a deliverability problem. So,
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just being completely transparent here.
No, it's good, bro. I appreciate that. And some people might be mad. They're like, man, I've got all these leads. All my emails are preloaded in GetResponse. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. You got to adapt as an entrepreneur, and you learn that over and over again. Tactics that worked yesterday don't work today. Email marketing strategies that worked yesterday and autoresponders that worked yesterday might not work today. And so if you're not willing to play that game, just like anything in life.
And Barry just hit it on the head really when he said, I've just done testing with GetResponse and they went to spam. And then I tested with another autoresponder, MailChimp, and they are okay. They don't go to spam. So Barry, we as you've done the right thing. We need to adapt and find other ways to get our emails delivered. Because in the end of the day, if you can't get your emails delivered, then you're fighting a losing war. We need our emails to be delivered. So you've done the right thing. You've tested MailChimp, great company, and it seems like it's working for you. So respect to you for taking the initiative and choosing another autoresponder. Well done.
Cool. We got Richard that asked, I am in the process of starting up the pay system, like I said earlier, an easy one up. You just mentioned about David changing things. Could you give a little bit more info? That's for Funnel Express. So if you're in Funnel XROI, just focus on that. Don't get yourself overwhelmed by like setting up a whole nother system. Okay. Unless that's something that you really want to do after looking into it. But I would suggest that you just focus, Richard, on FunnelX ROI. As far as the changes that he's made to FunnelX ROI, he did switch autoresponders from Aweber to GetResponse because Aweber was shutting people down. Now he's with GetResponse, but we're also noticing that there's some issues with GetResponse. Again, part of the game. And so we're going to begin testing other autoresponders, like again, MailChimp, Ontraport, Kartra. That's obviously what I use. If you do have an Aweber account, just don't send people directly to the affiliate offer. Again, always send them to a pre-sale page or a bridge page. And that makes just a world of difference. So just all in all, never send people straight from an email to the offer. I wouldn't suggest that you do that. Okay, note to self, Barry says, don't pay a year up front. Yeah. Okay. Austin says, for PayPal, should we use personal or business when setting up? You can start with a personal account, and then I think you can turn it over to a business account whenever you want. Brad says, I follow David's solo vendor criteria and even asked if they have mailed about Funnel Express, to which they said no, but I think their list has indeed seen FunnelX before. Any other advice? So you think that their list has seen FunnelX, even though they're saying that they haven't.
What you mean by they saying? Which vendors? Because there are thousands of vendors. I don't understand. Where are you getting stuck? There are thousands.
Yeah, they're saying that. Yeah. Who's they? Is it one particular?
There's one particular that is basically telling you that we've seen that offer. Then leave that vendor for about 3 to 4 weeks. You need to remember they are adding new subscribers every single day. And ask him the question: How often?
So he's basically saying he doesn't trust them. They're saying that no, our list hasn't seen FunnelX Express before, but he's thinking that their list has. So I mean, if the vendor has good rating. And I know ratings can be manipulated, and I know David Deckel's talked about that. But when in doubt, post it inside of the Facebook group. Post the actual vendor, and Paulo can take a look at that for you and let you know if that's something, that's what we're here for. If that's something that you should continue with or not. Okay. Austin, for Facebook, what is the best way to set up your business page to get maximum exposure? How do you add your links to promote? How do you promote properly? I wouldn't worry too much about Facebook until you master some email marketing. A lot of people get ahead of themselves by jumping into like, oh, I want to set up my Facebook, my YouTube, everything. I would suggest that you focus on email, but if you want to go set up a Facebook business page, dude, that's all you need to do is go to YouTube and type in how to set up a Facebook business page. There's tons of information out there on that stuff. A lot of the technical stuff, you guys can go on YouTube and Google it as well. Brad asks, I first select by David's criteria, then I ask my selected vendor if they send many FunnelX. Yeah, and if they don't, you should be fine. But again, you can let us know in the group, Brad, and we'll be happy to help you. All righty. As far as Oru notifications, don't really worry about anything right now. There's nothing you really need to worry about, Austin. Specifically, I would like to know what notifications you're talking about. So we'll get like income notifications if somebody signs up. That's a good thing to pay attention to. You want to know when you're getting signups. Am I allowed to talk about affiliate marketing to other people? If so, what am I not allowed to discuss, if anything? Yeah, I don't see why not. there's not some law that states you can't talk about affiliate marketing because it's a black market trade. So yeah, man, of course you can. In person, online. All right, guys. Any other questions that we can answer for you guys? We've got about 10 minutes. If we don't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and jump off here. And if you guys are watching this from afar on YouTube, on Facebook, maybe you saw this through an email and you want access to us personally, you want access to these weekly calls, then there'll be a link below. Sign up for one of our programs. If you're on our Easy One Up team at the pro level, if you're on, our team and leaderboard affiliate at least the celebrity level, you'll get access to these weekly calls for free. We charge as much as $2,000 just for one of these 1 hour calls. So use them wisely for those people that are on here. And if you're not, again, there's a link in the description or below. Go ahead and, click that and you can learn a little bit more. Okay, I think that's it. That's a very broad question, Austin. If I make a YouTube video, what sort of tag should I use? Say if I'm promoting a product. Well, it really depends on what the topic of the video is. I guess, if it's like Super Affiliate System, then you would have Super Affiliate System as as one of the tags, and then Super Affiliate System Review, and then maybe Super Affiliate System Bonus, and Super Affiliate System Scam, and Super Affiliate System Cost. Just think of the things that people would type in based around that product. Like when you go and do a research on a product, what do you type in, to the search engine? You'll probably type in the product model number plus review, or the model of the product number and scam, or, whatever it may be, the model of the product number and the cost. So I would include that in my tags. Okay, I think that's about it, you guys. Did you want to add anything, Paulo, before we close up here?
No, we're good.
We're good.
I think we managed to answer the question, so it's all good. Nothing else to add, to be honest.
Okay, sounds good, brother. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't catch you until halfway through, but
don't worry, man. I was listening, so it's all good.
Cool, my man. Okay, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. You guys have an amazing day. And we'll keep you guys updated on, for those of you guys that are in the 0 to 10K challenge, we'll keep you updated on the campaign. Hey, we might switch autoresponders, test some different things. It's part of the process. It's part of learning. But we're showing you guys the real stuff in these that no other guru is going to show you, because they want to make it seem like it's as easy as pie. And by no means is it, difficult if you're willing to adapt. But this is a lot better than, at least for me, than working a 9-to-5 job. I drive down the road and I see the construction workers, bless them, on the side of the road that are working their butts off, sweating the hot summer sun or the cold weather. And I'm thankful that I can work hard up here instead of with my hands. And, I don't think of anything out there that pays you as well as this that's easier. Do you, Paulo? Obviously, it's going to take work.
I don't, not me personally. I don't, no.
Right. So we're going to keep it real and authentic for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next live. Take care.
Take care, guys.